Today we are making one of my easiest go-to stir fries for meal prep. It's rice, onions, broccoli, and a little bit of coconut oil. We'll start by heating 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a saucepan. Then we'll add 2 cups of jasmine rice and toast it. What I mean by toasting is stirring the rice around in the olive oil for about 2 to 4 minutes until it becomes translucent. This really adds an additional layer of flavor to the rice. Once the rice is toasted, add either 4 cups of water or vegetable broth and bring the pot to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, cover the pot, reduce the heat to low, and let it simmer for 15 minutes. While the rice is cooking, heat another 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large skillet. While the oil is heating, go ahead and chop 2 yellow onions. So you'll want to chop off the ends, remove the skin, and then dice the onion into about 1-inch size pieces. Once you're done chopping, the pan should be hot, so you can go ahead and transfer the onion to the skillet. While the onion starts to cook, go ahead and chop the broccoli into florets, and I typically use 4 heads of broccoli here. Once you have your broccoli chopped, go ahead and add it to the onions and give it a stir. Let the broccoli and onions saute together for about 5 minutes, and then add in about 2 tablespoons of water to help steam and soften the broccoli faster. It's important you don't add the water too early, or else your onions will steam instead of getting that nice caramelized flavor. So you'll want to stir fry this mixture together for another 5 to 6 minutes, or until the vegetables are to a tenderness that you like. If the rice is done before you're finished cooking your vegetables, just remove the pot from the heat, but keep the lid on, as the rice will continue to steam and get even fluffier. Once your vegetables are ready, go ahead and transfer the rice to the skillet, and then we're going to add our spices. So we're going to add my typical favorites here: garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and sea salt. Go ahead and pour on as much of the spices you'd like. I think the more the better, especially since you're going to prep these meals and have them in the fridge throughout the week. The more flavorful the dish is to begin with, the better it's going to taste towards the end of the week. Then stir everything together to transfer the spices throughout the entire stir fry. And at the last minute, we're going to add in some coconut oil. So I love to add coconut oil because it is such a buttery tasting fat, yet it's incredibly healthy for you. Coconut oil has antiviral and antibacterial properties when taken internally or applied topically. It's great for your hair, skin, and nails. I often use it on my face as a moisturizer or in my hair. And it also has some proven benefits for weight loss because it contains MCT oils, which are medium chain triglycerides, which can help with fat loss. So despite these benefits, it is still an oil, so high in calories. So we only want to add 1 to 1.5 tablespoons for this entire stir fry, because a little bit goes a long way. Especially since coconut oil is solid at room temperature, you'll spoon it into the pan, and as you stir fry it around, it'll melt and then get that nice flavor all over all the vegetables and rice. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, you are done at this point. But if you would like to add some meat, I usually add ground turkey to this mixture. So go ahead and transfer the rice and vegetables to your containers and use that same skillet to stir fry the turkey. So if you don't have broccoli, go ahead and substitute whatever vegetable you have. I do that on a weekly basis. I hope you guys enjoy this quick and easy meal prep. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Otherwise, happy meal prepping!